Scola. The opposite of me as we embark on a 4-hour journey together this morning. Boy, I tell you what, I know a lot of people are tuning in and they're licking their chops and they're wondering, oh boy, how's this guy going to fire back and just torch everybody and blah, 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 blah. When it comes to Gino and Keanu, I will tell you right now, you may be disappointed. I'm going to high road this one. I'm not going to take a flamethrower to anyone. I'm not going to exact my vengeance because I know what happened. And it's not, unfortunately, I know they're not going to like to hear this. It's not unlike what happened to me for months and months and months. I get it. People can be persuasive. Funny thing is, I never tried to be persuasive. I always openly said, don't take sides. I openly said, que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. Moving onward and upward. Oh, well. I will say I do believe that somebody who's facing legal charges right now had something to do, or at least pointed someone in the right direction to leak that document to get at me. And I think that's a real scumbag move. But like I said this week, watching other people get more desperate or more sad or less successful doesn't help me, doesn't improve my life at all. So I do have my suspicions. I knew it was you, Fredo. You broke my heart. What are you going to do? Because it did have the intended effect. It does come together like a perfect symphony. I will say that. But it's because, you know, it's funny. Both of the documents didn't come out. Just the one and just the cherry-picked parts that made me look terrible.
Right.
Not the one of someone calling a little boy a retard. That part didn't come out. We didn't get that document where a woman called a small boy a retard, or the clips and everything of somebody talking about masturbating while somebody else dies. We didn't get that part because that might be damaging or devastating. But don't worry, I'm the sociopath. I'm the manipulator. I understand. I got it. It's just, it's to make another Godfather 2 reference, it's Michael Corleone finally figuring out how it all came together against him. But I will say this. It worked on me for a while, so I can't blame anyone else for falling for it. Shit, man, I fucking watch. I lived in a world, and I'll tell you this, addicts can be convincing, and addicts can play great victims, and I had to live through it. But if you're a guy and you're 6'4" and you're a big, loud, brash guy, if you say you were psychologically abused, everyone can just blow past that. They can brush past that. That doesn't matter. That doesn't happen. But if one person who, when it fits their PR profile, can come out and allege things, well, then it's, well, I mean, Jesus, it's beyond a reproach. Someone with an axe to grind and a problem, who might be, you know, who might be second guessing some shit. Then okay. Well, look, I'll just say that I'll say this. I lived through a time where I watched people do drugs and they told me they weren't. I watched people fucking do it. I watched people all day long. I watched them do it or heard them do it. And then and then at another time when I would confront them and say, this has to stop. It's either this goes or I go. It was, you're a monster. You're a piece of shit. You're lying about me. I'm not doing this. I fucking watched it all. And if you don't think that fucking destroys your psyche, and if you don't think that absolutely tears you down as a human being, I pray to God you've never got to go through it yourself. That level of psychological abuse, fuck, man, you could headbutt me in the dick 400 fucking times a day. I'd take that. And I confided in people about that, and they used it against me. I never saw. I'll say this. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I have a hard time conceiving betrayal. to watch it happen in real time is remarkable. It's remarkable. Again, I watched it happen. If there's going, last night there was a character judgment made on me about someone that I'm worse than someone else. I'll tell you this. At noon today, Johnny, do you know who I'm picking up?
Who?
My children.
Okay.
Just pointing that out.
I'm assuming the other person isn't.
No, the other person's too busy trying to convince the world they didn't do drugs that they did and stalling getting their children back. But let's believe them. That's fine. Men can't be abused. That's what I've learned by all this. Everything I went through, everything I tried to stop, everything I tried to talk about, I guess it's like April always said when I would bring this up. You're just a pussy. Oh, you're just too sensitive. Okay. Yeah, your pain, when you're a guy, remember, guys, your pain doesn't count. It doesn't count. But I'm not going to sit here and burn people down all day. I'm not going to sit here and for numbers and super chats and all that, just fucking swing on people. I came into this week saying I'm doing great, and I'm going to come out of this week saying I'm doing great because after all, this isn't my life. This is my job. One of the fans pointed it out yesterday. They said, dude, this is your job. Come on here, entertain us, make your money, and then go live your life. And that's what I've been doing, and it's been working swimmingly. I understand other people's work life isn't going so well right now. I empathize with them. That sucks. That I've been there. It's fucking terrifying. I get it. But here we are. There's a lot of people who want me to say a bunch of shit and want me to, go off and, create some drama and start some shit. I'll tell you this. I don't think you're in this for the right reasons. You don't give a shit about me or anybody else involved. You just want to see blood. Don't be that person. You got better in you than that. But yeah, I will say this. You don't see me making documents and releasing documents about my psychological abuse. I'll talk about it from time to time, but people can make shit up, and I'm the most terrible guy there ever was. I will just say this. I opened my home.
Hit the like button.
Yeah, but I opened my home to these people. I bought them a beautiful gift. That was me. That was this terrible, awful, evil guy. And when I was going through a really abusive time and my fucking brain had been melted and my sense of reality had been distorted and I was treated like utter fucking garbage by the same people that you now think, I guess, are amazing people, I confided in two people that I thought I could trust. And they helped me a lot. But it seems now, and they would also gossip to me about this other person. Did you see that they did this? Oh, that's terrible. They would go on rants. I didn't fucking tell them to go on rants. I didn't fucking tell them to say this, tell them to do that, tell them to do this. Oh, I got a bunch of messages from this guy. He's a fucking piece of shit. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't tell you to say that. But, when the chips are down, you find out who your friends are, unfortunately. And, again, I don't have it in me to go and burn these people down or anything like that because, again, they're allowed to go the direction they want to go. And I misjudged people's character. But again, if you want to have a character battle between me and people who have done nothing but obfuscate, lie, and manipulate, that's fine. At least I can admit the wrong things I've done. Can the people that are now your new buddies say the same? I mean, when they get other people to, in my opinion, when they get other people to release documents for them, they don't even include the shit that makes them look terrible. I'd say that's rather dishonest, but best of luck. I know things are tough right now. all the things you got coming up, I hope they come up positive. I hope that everything goes well. And, yeah, I'll be honest. Do I feel stabbed in the back? Yeah. I feel betrayed? Yeah. Does it hurt? Sure. Yeah, it hurts. But I know where I stand, and I know where others stand, and I certainly wouldn't fucking switch places with anybody.
I know where I sit.
Aaron, Keanu gave you a gift, knifing you publicly so the world sees she and Gino dodged you like cowards. Then they claim victimhood. They urge to want them as a friend is severed. It's painful, but F them. I did see a lot of people, and I got a lot of texts and messages from people saying, wow, that was cowardly. That was chicken shit. That was this and that. It's what she chose to do. If other people perceive it as cowardly and chicken shit, that's fine.
Not wanting to get into it at all, but I don't know what we're talking about here, because I got done with your show, did my show, and then I
God bless
hung out
you
with people online and texted people. Like, I had a social life so busy last night, I got to bed late. Like,
oh yeah, Keanu just completely fucking eviscerated me yesterday. I'm the biggest piece of shit. I'm a dork who's not funny, who throws themselves a roast. He's worse than Nick. Yeah, April just probably text her with the same fucking mind wash, brainwash bullshit that I used to get. I mean, literally probably said, I've never done drugs. Oh, talk about I've never done drugs. I mean, I fucking watched it. I fucking, you did it at 4 a.m. before we went home to do shows. I mean, kind of hard to mistake that when I'm walking in the bathroom to ask if you're ready to go, I see... I don't have a credit card on me, so it's not the right sound, but your credit cards are covered in cocaine when the cops get there. But, oh, yeah, you're the innocent one. Aaron's a terribly abusive guy. Hey, honey, I think you're doing too much of that stuff. I'd really like you to stop. You're just a fucking monster, and you don't want me to have fun with my friends. Yeah, I'm a real abusive guy. I'm a real piece of shit. I hope you never have to deal with someone with substance issues. Even if I don't like people, I don't want them to have to deal with that. Do that in just a little bit. First, Baza sent me this on Twitter. He said, Aaron, you are a manipulator. You manipulated yourself out of a toxic poly relationship. You manipulated yourself out of jail. You manipulated yourself out of drug addiction. You manipulated yourself into mending fences with friends and kin. You manipulated yourself into self-improvement. You manipulated yourself out of losing custody of your kids. You're the first guy I know who's getting heat because you didn't complete the fuck-up journey that others succeeded in and took another path. This is
he's not wrong.
Well, this is the thing that I say. Like, I can take the high road today, and I'm fine with it because, look, man, therapy, Al-Anon, building bridges with family, being better around people. I've got too much to be excited about. We got the anniversary show coming up August 10th, and now it's going to be full of people who want to fucking be there. This also opens the door for a Corey Adam return, which could be fucking great. Seriously, this is still Baza. Seriously, knowing the quality and nature of your detractors, it's all seen through the, oh my God, he is just like stuttering John lens, which then manifests into rabid hate because you're not giving them the product they want, which is a spiral. I know. I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is keep your metaphorical gunpowder dry. We all know how much you've held back, ironically, to avoid a pile-on like this on others who completed the fuck-up journey. The timing of this Keanu Gino turn is sus to the extreme. Maybe it's easier to vent vitriol at Aaron than at Gavin, who royally wiped out their main income source. Maybe it's the fuck-up journeyman-journeywoman duo throwing distractions and red meat out at gullible Kiki, and the hater mob because some videos are coming out which will vindicate you further, which that's fucking very true. That's the other thing. My character is intact. Everything that's had a chance to fact check me so far has come out 100% true. I have, again, to quote that CM Punk promo, tell me when I'm telling lies. Expect no apologies when you're proven right again. These people are scum. As long as you have the truth and your family and kids on your side, you're untouchable. Stay strong, bro. Thank you, Baza. Gonzo with $2 says, Kiki said you lied to her about swinging. Why did you? Because until the arrest, I felt it was nobody's fucking business. Until the arrest, I was really embarrassed and humiliated and wanted to keep that a secret. But when all three of them get arrested in a fucking polycule drug den, I was like, I'd better tell people what I did before the whole fucking thing comes out and, you know.
Or it comes out worse than you were getting just straight cucked the whole time.
Or whatever, you know, just go like, hey, look, you know, it would be weird if I just started doing it. But I was doing it at a time where I was also confessing to all of my sins. Mm-hmm. And then the arrest happened after I confessed to all of my sins. And then I went, well, it's probably a matter of time before, you know, the lid blows off this thing. Let me go ahead and release the pressure valve a little bit. So, yeah, sorry you felt entitled to that part of my life, but that was going to come out when I felt comfortable. Christy Jones with $5 says, I'm out. You're not addressing what Keanu specifically said. The focus was not on the old allegations. Imholtz and Reketas are all degens. Well, you think I'm going to fight that one? I mean, Johnny, fair?
Yeah, I'd say it's
I would.
If nothing else, over the last 6 months, definitely some degenerative behavior.
A lot of degeneration X, if you will. So, Scott Christy Jones, I understand your anger and your hostility. It is understood.
Hit the like button and be like, yeah. Okay, fuck you, Doom. Goodbye. I'll do it like that show. Goodbye. Goodbye.